Anybody else on the line with this young man? He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. Oh my God! How can you expect food to be cooking this shit off? It's my restaurant, my rules, and that should be the bottom line. Get Gordon, get through.
Hey guys, if that is ever
You should be ashamed. You bust my balls.
the cat there, it's ever too loud, just let me know and I will turn it down. So I'm taking all my brushes in my kit and I'm cleaning them up because I can't work on clients with dirty brushes. So let's see. I have a few things. This is a bar I bought from someone who makes their own soap. It's not like, it's considered soap, but it's not meant for cleaning your hands. It's meant for cleaning your like makeup brushes or things that aren't on your skin. I also just use a bit of Dawn.
Great Neck, New York is an upscale community on the North Shore of Long Island.
How's everyone doing
Competition
today?
among Italian restaurants is fierce. Troviano's has been struggling to survive for the past 3 years. Owned by Anthony Troviano and his girlfriend's parents, they are now just months away from losing everything.
My desire to own a restaurant basically started right after culinary school, working for other people. And then I said to myself, why am I busting my ass for everybody when I could be doing it for myself? Yeah, Joe, where's tape knife on that?
They came to me one day.
Awesome thing about this bowl is this little grate here, so I'm able to run my brush through it.
Having a business together, you know, you
Get all that excess makeup out.
resentment because of it.
Advertisers take a while or no?
1 minute. I heard you. Me and him was together for 6 years. We used to never fight ever. I thought he was like the best person in the world. And then we got here, I'm like, who am I going out with?
I want a whole new fucking slip. You should have two.
When it comes down to running the business, it's really Anthony that runs it.
Hey, change the fucking ticket, bro. Come on. It's my restaurant, my rules, and that should be the bottom line. At the beginning, Troviano's took off. We didn't maintain the food coming out fast enough with quality, and from there our business decreased. There will be plenty of open tables, believe me. The Early Rich Special was my idea.
Any place you like?
It's bringing in people to keep the boat afloat.
How are we going, folks? Everything all right?
I don't know about any brushes, but enough. Like most of them came with the kit, and then I've just kind of
Really want to live this way anymore. It's
expanded.
I put my parents into this position. They are finally getting comfortable, and now they have no choice but to work, or they're going to lose
I'm
everything.
excited. I was on Facebook today, and I saw the new Disney ColourPop palette coming out. I'm definitely getting that.
On the line with this young man.
At the end of the day, you know, it is my name on the awning. To think that my name is going down as well as the restaurant, that would...
Hello, whoever's watching.
We are.
More.
The last 3 years have been rough. By this time in my life, I thought we would have been married, had kids already. If we don't get your friends' help, there's no other options for us.
This stuff is amazing. Oh, thank you. You can see just like dabbing it in. See that? Like it's turning brown from all the stuff that's on it. So if you ever wanna have an easy way to clean your brushes, just get one of these these color bowls that have little bristles on them.
I thought it was a blessing. I think hopefully he'll put us straight. So, who came up with the bright idea of opening a restaurant?
I definitely know that username. Hi.
It's an exciting thing, you know, you're able to purchase a restaurant, it's a dream of mine.
How old are you now? 28? So you're 25 when you opened it. Which is fucking young to open a restaurant. Yeah.
Something just went off.
Ambitious, you know?
And have you trained in Italian restaurant?
I felt I knew everything. I still do.
Are you
I
there?
create a pattern. It's kind of fun, a little relaxing.
Italian restaurants without working in one.
What I do I like to do this regularly? Not at all, but
I say to him sometimes if it's opposite, I go, yeah, you know what you're talking about?
I'm gobsmacked.
That a young man at the age of 25 would manipulate his
I have a towel down here.
Italian restaurant, having never worked in a fucking Italian restaurant.
So my fiance just went to Disney and she brought me these back.
He's got the house now.
So thank interesting. They're really tangy, lemony, and then you bite into them after they soften, and you taste milk candy.
It's been rough because we can't do what we want to do anymore. We just can't do it.
Next is this brush. I use it a lot for concealer.
My parents as far
It's my base. So
every says one thing and my parents say another, and sometimes they clash.
get it wet. Just dab it in.
Bring some sort of customers in, right?
Yeah.
It seems everyone's in agreement with, the light-hearted decisions made by one individual.
What Chef Ramsay had to say to Anthony was on point.
So I've been incredibly busy with work and school, so I haven't been able to edit any videos. I definitely have 2 videos waiting, and I have a few ideas for a couple of other videos. But I don't want to record anything before I've actually edited the two videos that I have already on file, because eventually I'm going to have backed up videos. Well, you can't drink this. No. You really can't drink this. No. 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 This will go on for a while. No. I don't know if you can hear her chirping. No. No. No.
The decor matches the clientele, drab, fuddy-duddy,
No.
and seriously old-fashioned. I feel like I've come to see my granny in a retirement home. I can't eat dinner at 4:30 in the afternoon. But I'm sure it's always recommended.
The Tropiano salad is excellent. It's chopped.
People
seem to love
You don't go with their teeth.
Maybe.
No. No.
It must be a nightmare. My forms full of straw.
I can't stand it. So in a few minutes.
Yes, she is always very vocal.
First thing, they can't tell us.
So vocal.
Then I'll have the chicken mashed shrimp, please.
Oh, you're sleeping.
Some vegetables.
Bye. I'm sorry.
We wouldn't serve spaghetti with the salmon.
Yeah, people get it all the time because I like to take the pasta home.
Oh no. No. No, no, no.
Excellent. Thank you. Wow. 2 for 1.
She's in heat. So, yeah.
Is he sleeping over there?
Can't do that.
Is he?
Hello. See, there are more people.
I'm very excited to show Chef Ramsay what I can do. I feel that
You want to say
there
hi?
are faults in what
No.
Here you go.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Chef Ramsay's advertising coming out. You can see his face like.
Oh, go guys. Good you.
That's definitely not homemade mozzarella. It's ghastly, stone cold, solid, and tasteless. How are you, madam? How was dinner? Fair. And what have you got in the bag?
But so an upcoming video idea I have,
Oh, lovely.
and I want to do this after my
So you're not coming back tomorrow?
Take Me to Brazil palette comes in the mail, is I want to write down every color.
Thank you. I like your lipstick.
Thank you.
Spending time.
Every color of eyeshadow that I have, like just my palettes, not like extras, and put them in like a hat or something that I can pull out of, and then pull a certain amount of colors and make an eyeshadow look from that. Like no matter what I come out, no matter what colors I come out with, whether they be crazy or nudes or neutrals. Well, happy birthday!
I've never had a shrimp that hard.
Let's see.
One stick of shrimp inside a chicken.
It's one of his creations, I guess.
Okay. You ready? Jesus. Thank you. See?
He still already said happy birthday.
Shrimp was too hard. Rock hard like a bullet. Why would you put shrimp inside of a chicken? I don't get it.
skills, you know, are up to par.
That's the bolognese.
Here, let's see if I can get this cloth right. Ooh, camera. Thank you. Tiny says happy birthday.
Absolutely hideous.
See? See, happy birthday. See, she said it.
No. Okay.
And thank you. Yeah, it's... I actually saw it in a comment. I don't remember who it was that stated, and I don't know where I could find the comment again. But yeah, I don't feel like I've seen anyone do that. Maybe they have. I just haven't watched their video, but
I was too pissed off to even taste it. I was furious.
I'm excited for it.
Saying that my food is shit. Personally, I feel that it's the wrong opinion at this point. I'm fucking furious. I'm furious.
Coming up, Chef Ramsay tries everything to get through to Anthony,
Give me something, please.
but he quickly finds out that Anthony feels he's too important to clean,
You're telling me now that you don't clean.
Until we have staff.
too confident to taste,
Anthony, look at me. Taste.
There we go.
Taste it myself.
and too
Back to its original color.
relationships around him are on shaky ground.
You don't want to hear it.
It's a little
but you
dirty.
have to.
This arrogant chef may be the one that pushes Chef Ramsay over the edge.
Oh, shit. I am now.
Out the door. It's only 7 p.m. Early bird customers have now left, and at a time when restaurants are usually bustling, Tropiano's is empty. All is quiet, except it's time for the family to hear from
Together here. One thing that was absolutely amazing this evening is the size of the portions. When you serve an entree, you're serving a second
Sorry.
entree with it. It's been confirmed for why we don't open for lunch, because you're serving the lunch the night before. So they're robbing you. However, that's not the biggest problem. The food.
So in this, there's a mixture of coconut oil, like a few other really strong natural substances,
That's not fresh mozzarella. I'm really sorry.
which she knows. I'll have to look it up, but
Salmon, did you see it when they went back to the kitchen?
it's like it really helps. Like I'm amazed. It's someone I know who makes these, so I didn't believe they were gonna work as well as they do.
It's hard to hear him yell at children. He knows what he's talking about, so we should listen to him.
Every time a plate comes back to my kitchen, I taste it.
There we go.
And then the worst dish, the shrimp and the chicken. Where'd you go looking for the shrimp?
So this is my actually like
What you're tasting.
probably shouldn't be, but this is my favorite brush. Like I like how dense this side is
You bust my balls about my
because it works really well for packing in eyeshadow and
I'm a great chef.
whenever I just like want to get in the crease. And then this works really well for blending. Done.
That's not easy, that. Slapping a family in the face, especially with $500,000 in debt. It's tough.
Really like watching Gordon Ramsay.
Oh dear. Dear, dear.
So is anybody interested in the Batwoman?
We don't know what the fuck we're going
My dog.
Maybe this was a guy.
I mean the Batwoman show that's coming out soon on CW.
Do you know what? There's no way I can sleep.
I'm excited about it.
Actually find out what this guy's like. What's he working with? Before I start putting my plan together.
As Gordon ventures into the kitchen, the family continues their post-dinner meeting.
You need to take criticism better.
Take criticism.
You're like, oh, these people know what the fuck they're talking about.
It's actually
Right, you don't want to hear it.
Batgirl and Batwoman are two completely different characters. I just learned this on a video because I thought it was the same thing. But Batgirl is she's a Gordon. Batwoman is Bruce Wayne's cousin. Her name's Kate, and she her father was in the military while she went and followed his footsteps, and she she took some military gear after she, how old is it? Oh yeah, okay. So she's gay, and so she went to the military, and they said, hey, either you don't be this way or you quit. And she gave up her spot in the military. She then moved back to Gotham. She took military equipment and started going out and fighting crime. Well, her father's like, don't do this. Let me train you, have you trained. And he sent her off for 2 years to get training from like all these special ops people, all these people with special training. So she comes back, he has a suit for her, and she starts fighting crime. And like, she doesn't team up with Batman. Like, just because she wears the bat symbol, the emblem, she like doesn't team up with him. But he has her training like Robin and all these future heroes. But yeah, she is like, Batgirl and Batwoman are two completely different people. It's really awesome.
How can you do that?
That is?
Say that again.
What is that?
What is that? Go ahead. Anthony, how can you cook in this? When was the last time this was cleaned?
And if you already knew that and you were just saying you like Batgirl, then I'm sorry.
Have you seen under there?
Underneath?
Underneath there. Jess, would you mind having
I didn't know Batwoman was like, I didn't realize Batwoman was a thing, to be honest. Like, I just recently learned this, and when I did, I'm like, oh. So I'm very excited for it.
They're asking you what everything. Steph.
what?
They're asking you what everything.
We're on our ass with $500,000 debt. And you're
I think part of me is like,
That's what we have staff for, right?
I can't think of another one, but I feel like this is like the first extremely openly gay
what's that on there?
main character
They're not fucking
that they're gonna have out on TV, like for a series.
Couldn't imagine it was been that bad. From the surface, everything looks nice and nice. When you start digging, just can't believe it.
Isn't this your
Ooh, that's so
bedrock? Isn't
clean.
this where it's all created
Look at
from?
that. It's white again. It used to be white.
Yeah. I swear to God, I don't think you give a fuck. You should be absolutely ashamed.
Separate
Before.
came in, bad
It's
out,
kind of
and again, just
concealer color.
there's only so much you do or say.
When did it get red? Like, it's all these
Give me something, please.
brown and red pigments. Just doesn't look brown and red.
Oh, I'm fucking out of here. I swear to God, I am fucking out of here. I can't take much more of this shit. Fuck it. You got no chance. I am out of here.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. No chance.
I am out of here.
Back when Kitchen Nightmares didn't bleep out their extreme language.
Pushed Gordon to his breaking point.
I am out of here.
When Gordon Ramsay walked out, I said that was it. We're finished. We might just fucking burn the place. I don't know what to do. Ramsay, you don't even want to help us.
When I saw Chef Ramsay going out the street, I was feeling a failure. I had to tell him how I felt and just not let this slip through our fingers.
So on Friday, which is the main reason I'm cleaning these,
Why have you given up?
we are having an
There
event
must be a reason.
for
'Cause I'm the
women
evidence
with
is there.
cancer
You
or
got years
cancer
ago.
survivors.
Anthony,
And so everyone at school will be getting a model or somebody
don't you feel
that they're going to be doing hair and makeup on. And then we're having a walkway show, runway show. So I'm excited because I get to be a part of that.
Somebody's house?
But I can't without cleaning brushes.
I've been in the industry for 21 fucking years, busting my balls. I've made mistakes.
Ooh,
I've had failures.
look at that.
Fuck me. Have I learned
It's
from
going to be so satisfying.
it? Are you?
Yes, I am.
Why that in there? Come on. Come on. Fucking. I think you've had it too easy. You're one lucky
Yes.
fucking boy to get hold of this restaurant at 25. And I don't see that fucking level of humbleness.
Oh my goodness.
Slightly arrogant, fine.
That is so gross.
Yeah.
Yet satisfying.
Yeah.
Chef Ramsay taught me you need to face reality. You need to realize that maybe you're not the only one with the problem.
Time to get humble. Don't turn the corner.
So I don't have any plans for Halloween. I do want to start figure out what kind of makeup looks I want to do and do a few Halloween videos. But I don't have any ideas of yet, so please comment below. Leave ideas. Maybe I will figure out how to do them.
Let's do it together.
When I seen Gordon Ramsay come back in, I said, okay, let's go a little way home.
Big pot of everything. We get rid of all the food first, yeah? We're gonna give this place a really good clean.
At this point, I'll do anything and everything that Chef Ramsay does suggest.
I don't have a budget for things besides like extra things, so I can't buy wigs. I want to buy
After a stressful night,
like I want to buy like props and things
the family to the first of many changes.
eventually.
This is one idea, okay, in order to separate your restaurant from any other Italian restaurant anywhere near Great Neck. What do we get from the cows?
Make the milk, the butter, cheese.
What do we do with milk and cheese? What do we make? Mozzarella, exactly. Exactly that. Who's milked a cow before?
Like I don't know, like I want to be able to just get
Gloves off, please. Gucci
think of
gloves
an
off.
idea and be able to get wigs to go with them.
Oh my gosh. Make sure your hands are warm.
Like I don't have like an example in mind yet, because this is just like the start of an idea. Like,
This is so out there. You milk your own cow.
I never thought I'd see my wife milk a cow. She's over there playing with the others for her.
or like
Both hands, please.
glasses or contacts maybe. That one's iffy. I don't know if I could put things in my eyes.
Come on, Anthony. Someone send it to me. She's running away. You're not blaming somebody else again, are you? Come on. You're the chef. Well done. Okay. On the back of last night's scenario, just bringing you four together and having some fun, great, because it looked like a family.
Last night, everyone was in their
Yeah.
own little turmoil.
I've never tried. I can barely put eye drops in my eyes. But the thought of putting contacts in my eyes just makes me cringe.
Mayonnaise, mozzarella.
Or putting anything
Yeah.
near my eye.
Yeah. Teats are not your strong point, right? Definitely. Let's go.
And
At the restaurant, Gordon walks them through the process of making fresh mozzarella.
it's black again.
Push it all the way out so it gets really nice and shiny. Perfect. There you go, look. That's it, you got it.
I didn't have to make much of it. We actually had nice little wine thing.
Like I want to be able to do characters, like do makeup to make the face look like like characters, and then have wigs to actually complete the look, kind of thing.
With a number of bookings for Friday night, Gordon
Like
decides it's
cosplayers, I guess you
time
could
to
say.
implement another one of his changes.
Okay.
You want to be Ariel? Okay, here's a really bright red wig.
The other globe's finished. You don't need it. You're running a restaurant, not a retirement home. Let's go.
Now that the early
Or like say that I want to do like a themed look, like a
mozzarella specials to the dinner service.
Okay, spaghetti lobster. I don't want it flooded with a heavy
what
coating
was
of
I just had
sauce.
one
Yeah,
steampunk,
yeah.
sorry,
Homemade,
or something. I
mozzarella,
could
yeah.
style the wig and then
Escarole. Bang. Beautiful. Alright, 3 nice specials, yeah? Okay, good.
Hello, ladies. Going to dinner service. I'm real nervous. I got this buzz going on. I got a lot of things on my mind here. So you want a mozzarella special?
Yeah, you don't ring around here.
Thank you.
2 more specials.
Taste, yeah? Yeah, I don't care if it's a fucking sauce or a breadcrumb. You taste, yeah?
I think for fantasy looks it would probably synthetic.
Mozzarella.
or something like with a more cartoony feel to it. If something more natural looking, then probably more realistic wigs.
Lots of ravioli. Eliminating our early bird special is a lot more difficult. You have a lot more dishes to prepare for.
I need the lobster special. We need to hurry up. Please.
Let's go. Come on, go.
Actually, look at me. Taste. You fucking taste.
Yes, sir.
I got one.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna make a big sign. I think Anthony needs it saying you have to taste the food before it goes out, or I'll kick his ass.
Okay, we're coming. Here we go. Go.
Yep. Eventually, I'll create a budget for it. At least that's my hopes.
Absolutely slammed, but you can move him. He's definitely got talent. But there's one thing this guy hasn't done: is taste the thing. From a chef's point of view, how can you serve food out of the customers and not taste anything? Unacceptable. Beyond fucking belief.
I
Now,
don't usually catch her doing that, so I like that she's just doing it right there where it's all on camera. What?
Right, yeah, it's dry. It seems like it's been around, not being fresh.
Another fettuccine? If he wants to look at the menu, so give him 2 menus.
Nope.
Anthony,
You can't eat
there's 17, they're complaining about their food, saying that this is too dry. The 2 more demos said the same thing, so they're gonna look at something else.
You got fucking kidding me. Anthony, you gotta taste this food.
Come on. Now we're playing games here, we're in the business.
We're getting killed right now. Falling behind big time.
It's an hour into dinner service, and a kitchen that is not used to being busy is starting to crumble.
So how are you tonight?
Anthony's definitely getting his ass kicked tonight.
Please get it out. Come on.
The food was taking too long. People were scrambling because they were trying to rush.
Go. Hurry up. Oh, fuck.
Something burning.
Fire.
That's not going to happen.
With the kitchen already running behind, Michael's burnt entree has brought the dinner service to a grinding halt.
I'm glad.
Jesus Christ.
We'll regroup, okay?
On a night filled with more setbacks than successes, Anthony is trying to salvage the evening by pleasing the remaining customers.
So the last thing about these brushes is they are professional grade brushes, and they're synthetic. But these tips, they're always white, even if you think they're stained. I was told that one of the people who run the company, which is Ultimate Face, that they are never supposed to be stained, so you know they're clean when they go back to being white. So, and it's true, because I thought this brush was stained, but it's slowly getting clean.
Tiffany and I's relationship has been rocky. The stress that we've been through over the past 3 years has definitely proved to be the breaking point. If the restaurant was to fail, maybe we don't move on. Maybe that's the end of our road.
Oh my God.
okay. Tonight didn't go by without its problems. Anthony, from the first plate that left your kitchen to the last plate, you didn't taste a fucking thing. You can't be that fucking arrogant. It was a travesty. That is your fucking job. And the minute you don't do that, don't call yourself a chef.
I never really tasted things beforehand. Never thought it was necessary. I guess that just comes with the cocky and the arrogance of me.
You have got to taste. If you're not tasting it, what are the customers experiencing?
You know, Anthony, you should be tasting this food. You should know why the clientele is complaining. It's just hurting my business, and it's hurting my family.
Alright.
Tomorrow, we have to be different, Anthony. It separates you from being average.
So the last time I did one of these,
If you thought
towards the
tonight
end, and it was 3 hours.
we are relaunching this.
There was, I have one subscriber, one new subscriber, and we started talking about horror. And he's like, "Oh, you should just like bring up stuff and just geek out." And I'm like, "That is a good idea." So, if you have any topics of discussion, please comment, because then I would love to geek out about things. Because it was very enjoyable, and it was a very nice long conversation about things I was interested in.
Yeah? You didn't like the decor, didn't like the lighting, and it was bland. Are you ready for a change?
Yes.
Let's go.
It's better than me just like sitting here in awkward silence. I don't think of things. Favorite USA cartoon? Go.
Yes?
I couldn't believe what I seen. I was definitely wrong. Everything was unbelievable.
It's a hard one.
The tablecloths, the booths. I mean, everybody looked at you.
I just spilled water on myself. Why? Okay. Okay.
Here, but now with the new decor, everything just goes really well together.
Favorite
So everything's just perfect.
USA cartoon.
It's warm, and more importantly, it's sexy.
This is great.
Look at this. That is the mozzarella bar. Wow, that's nice. Are you happy? Good man.
I would have to say,
No, I'm glad you're big heart.
I just can't believe it. It's more than I've ever expected. It's beautiful. It's a total fresh start. You know, we're going to take things away and just keep moving forward.
what?
Okay, good. The menu.
Do you know the answer?
Absolutely crucial. We condensed it, and it's simple and rustic.
So,
Okay.
within the last couple of years,
It's authentic.
I would say that
And this
I
says-
grew really fond
Show us the menu.
of the Justice League. I don't know why.
Beautiful. It's all in place now.
Really don't know why.
It's where
But
it's
I binge watched
I'm a little
the
nervous
heck out of
This is where
Justice
we have to
League
know what he's made of, so
about
we
2,
can get
3,
that done.
maybe even 4 years ago.
Coming up, with relaunch of Honda, Troviano's is finally
I don't know
put to the
why.
test.
the editor-in-chief of the bottom of the
But I really enjoyed it, and then I started getting into comics because of it. So probably that.
Can Anthony and the staff rise to the occasion,
The most important result you made in your fucking life.
or will they crack under the pressure?
I think when I was a lot younger, it was like Dexter's Laboratory or Powerpuff Girls.
A shocking surprise that will change this family for years to come.
I was shocked. I never expected this in a million years.
In preparation for the big relaunch, Gordon introduces the standard
Like when
new
I
dishes.
when
Gone are the
my
shredded
first thought was like Sailor Moon, but I'm like then that's anime just translated to English, so doesn't count.
Mashed roast potatoes, rosemary garlic, salmon, the ribeye steak, and the lamb ragu. Honey mozzarella. We've got hundreds of balls of fresh mozzarella. Right, have a taste.
Wow, this is good.
Taste the salad, Joe.
That's good.
Oh my God, everything is so delicious.
No, I understood the question, just like that was
Knife, and it is
my
absolutely
first.
crucial we steak to go on it. One more thing. I had a phone call from the
favorite anime.
of the Bottom of the Tea magazine. They want to join us for dinner.
Oh my God. I'm very nervous.
Yeah, I liked her question.
You know, when he just told us
Like there was nothing wrong with her question, just like my mind just remembers childhood and it thinks Sailor Moon. Well, boop, no.
On the map.
But my favorite anime,
Tonight, I have to make sure Anthony stays on. the
even
right
though
track with his
I did think
with his tasting of the food.
Sailor Moon, and like for years Sailor Moon was my favorite, like hands down. But Card Captors, I would have to say Card Captors.
I just wanted to find something that we have a mood to
The fact that it's like one of the few cheery magical girl animes that I can actually think of.
Off you go.
One for you, and one for you.
Another one?
Yeah, 4.
It's really funny. I only saw Card Captors. Like that was the only magical girl anime that I had seen, and everything I heard was that magical girl animes were really cheerful and happy and cute, and that's really not the case. Like I just, my most recent one, I can't remember the name of it, but that and Madoka, they're really depressing and sad.
Does not make sense, buddy.
What's going on here?
Wait, step here is killing.
And like the girls all die in some sort of manner. Like they're not happy at all. And then by the time you get to realize it, you're invested and there's no way out.
Are they finished with it? So is it fired right away?
Yeah.
Joe scans the dining room looking for the Bon Appetit.
I mean, Sailor Moon is cheerier than most, like, but it does have its dark points. And it ends in a really good note, at least. But yeah. There was one that, like, it started out where you think, oh, hey, this is really sweet. And you're watching it, and everything's great. And then one of the girls loses, because it's a competition, Magical Girl anime. One of the girls loses. And so she goes to sleep. And then the episode ends, like the third episode, and when she doesn't wake up again, like she's dead. And everyone, no one knows this. No one knows you actually die. And it's like, holy crap, that just escalated quickly.
The dish came back. The only thing that was running through my head was whether it was the Bon Appetit table.
The traditional stuff is very good. Yeah, chicken parmesan, very good. We want all the pastas. The pork
Yes.
lamb to give everybody a little taste. You wanted one of each? Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Well, that one I was just talking about, there was no hope. There was no uplifting. I'm like, what did I just do to myself by watching this? But yeah, typically they are like very cute and uplifting by the end. Tokyo Girl Mew Mew, that was pretty sweet.
Let's go. Okay, we're gonna do table 9. A very, very, very important table. Alright, here we go.
I actually have to finish Tokyo Girl Mew Mew.
Anthony, yeah, what's that risotto, yes? Yeah. Hey, the most important risotto you've made in your fucking life.
Beautiful. Table 9, risotto and ragu.
I'll have to look it up.
Second up, boys, please, quickly. 9 for me.
Because you specifically, I think I've talked to you about it. And I said we should watch this. And I didn't want to spoil anything. And I think I just did. So I'm sorry. But yeah.
It's the relaunch dinner, and Tiffany has just delivered entrees to the editor-in-chief of Bon Appetit. Now all the family can do is hope.
I'm very nervous about the critics. I really do think that my business is at stake tonight. It's either going to make us or break us.
Yeah,
The fish and the chicken are really winners.
Okay, good. So then I'm gonna look it up later, and I will drop a name because it has some nice twists and turns in it.
You like it?
And what else?
Good, thank you.
Any complaints?
No, no complaints at all.
It's great that they're here, you know. That's amazing. It's a treat.
Beautiful. Awesome.
So
I was at an all-time high with Bon Appetit, knowing that
there's what are animes that they have stopped short, and it's a good decision, but you overall wish they would like make more of. Like for me, that would be Orin Host Club, because I know there were more episodes, and the anime ended on season 1, and it's like, oh, I really want that to continue, but it was probably a good choice not to.
Beautiful. Make an honest woman offer.
shaking. This is unbelievable.
Yes, I remember Strawberry Panic.
You've forgotten about it. And if there's one thing that's missing, it's that. And I know personally how long you've been putting it
Like-
off because of the pressure from the restaurant. That.
I know that there were animes like D and Angel and a few others
Stand strong.
Tiffany's a great girl. She's put up with me for the past
that
years.
either
There was no
Fruits
bad
Basket.
time.
I really wish they had done more on Fruits Baskets. There's plenty of manga that went with it
Anthony Torrealba.
that they could have done so much more.
I just want to thank thank everyone for coming here. You can see we've come a long way thanks to Chef Ramsay here. And we've moved in such a positive direction that there's this one thing in my life that it hasn't been official. Tiffany?
I was shocked that Anthony proposed to me in front of everybody. It was just incredible. I never expected this in a million years.
I can't believe it.
It totally touched me to see Anthony propose to Tiffany, and I know this is what he's wanted. It's just unbelievable. It's a dream come true.
You better make my daughter happy. How far to kick your ass? I have one more surprise for both of you. I've arranged for both of you to get married tonight.
Yeah, I think they meant to. Like, I remember watching that and I got to the end and it felt like there was a second season coming. They just never did.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I love Anthony. I've been waiting for this for 6 years. We have a new life to start, so everything should just fall into place now.
Tiffany and Anthony have come together to proclaim their undying love through the celebration of their marriage.
By the way, if anyone wants to leave some recipes below, I would love to create more. I have a couple of those. I don't know if anybody actually likes them, but
Been a pleasure to work with.
I enjoy making
Chef
them.
Ramsay did definitely save our lives. You gotta be kidding me. If he didn't come here 6 months from now, we probably
I'm very excited that I have 15 subscribers now. Considering I started with 0 3 weeks ago. So 0 to 15. Now I just need to get to 1,000.
Turned into a beautiful dream.
But it'll come.
Next time on Kitchen Nightmares, Gordon hits the Big Apple.
If I can get to 100, I'll be excited. That means people like me. Oh, thank you. Oh, I know.
Chef Ramsay takes
Want me
on
to do your
Mexican
makeup?
restaurants.
This is a burrito here. It looks like someone's been sick on my plate.
Oh, you're so pretty.
2,000 for dinner.
But eaten by few. The owners
Paddy, I'm disgusted. Yolanda, that's a joke.
and managers
It's a fucking drive!
seem to be on a siesta and only wake up when they argue with each other.
I know. I can't get up though.
What do I do now? Where do I go then? I'm this far.
I got you, girl. I'll get you.
One that
Go lay
leaves
down.
Chef Ramsay
Go to your bed. Go on. I know you know what I'm saying. Go to your bed.
Maybe I'm too late.
That's not her bed. Focus, please.
West Nyack, New York, 30 miles outside of New York City, an eclectic town that lies west of the Hudson River.
Tip. Never dry your brushes facing up.
Vic and Yolanda Flores, who previously owned another Mexican restaurant that failed.
They will disintegrate. I've
They
seen it
wanted to
happen.
try again, but didn't have the money. So they asked Yolanda's daughter, Patty, to use her credit.
Oh, so story time. So I'm at school and I'm grabbing. I got a numb butt. Oh. So I'm at school and I'm grabbing sorry, a brush to do color out of my kit. And it's no big deal at that time because like they have plenty of brushes I can grab. So I go to grab it. It's a pink brush. So I see the handle and I pick it up and I see some bristles are missing. So I start to mess with the rest of the brush. They all just come out. Like the whole thing all the bristles just like fall out. And I look on the inside and there's no metal, but somehow there's like rust on the inside of my brush. Apparently water got trapped and then it ruined the glue and the whole thing just fell apart. It's like, that's never happened to me before.
The most that bothers me is that my daughter has run her credit.
I have to go cover a bounced check or something.
She has problem in her marriage. I just feel very guilty that I put Patty in this position. I never thought it was going to be things like that.
I realized was bad and compared.
Yeah, it scared me. Like,
I resent my mother.
because it wasn't a brush I got with my kit. Like, I've bought brushes and such myself because they don't give those to you. So yeah, nothing else fell apart. Just that one brush.
To him, otherwise, our personal lives are going to change drastically.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting on a callback from a salon.
What the fuck is that? Maybe I'm too late.
This is so when you're dipping your hair color brush into like either lightener or whatever you're using or hair dye, you can drag it up here to get rid of excess. So it's not really meant for this, but I discovered that this would be a really good use for it. And they make these bowls, they're really cheap. So it's a really good way to clean your brushes.
So complimentary. Complimentary, exactly. Wow. Yeah. So you have to buy the big, just come up here and.
Well, you know, when the people they come in would try to be, you know, give us something to appetize.
Because like just putting them in the solution and swishing around, I mean the friction is going to clean them. But it doesn't get deep because I've tried to clean this particular annoying brush before and it looks clean that I open it up and there's still like caked on foundation on the inside. But with this it's combing through all the bristles and getting rid of all that excess foundation, concealer, whatever I used.
Yeah, I want to buy heaters as well. Okay.
I'm hoping that Chef Ramsay kicks his back.
Looks like I've got a sticker on my menu. Just trying to peel it off and it's bugging me. The art of Mexican cooking. What is that under there? The name of the... What name is that?
That was my another restaurant that I used to have. Fiesta Garibaldi.
Fiesta Garibaldi.
Yeah.
So you brought the old menus from the old restaurant into the new restaurant and stuck some sellotape on it?
Exactly. Yeah.
And is that restaurant still open?
No, it's closed.
And you called it Fiesta Sunrise as opposed to Fiesta Garibaldi?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm really confused here. Same chef?
Same chef.
Same ingredients?
Same ingredients.
You brought the ingredients from the old restaurant into this restaurant?
Well, you know, different. We buy it fresh, but same fresh ingredients. Yes, correct.
Okay, so all clean.
This is a burrito here. Yeah, hard to see that.
Alright, so I have a kabuki brush. I'm saving, oh my goodness. I'm saving the, oh, that's a good question. So, like longer videos, how? Like how I did the 3-hour one and then how I'm just doing live one on this one, or?
Yesterday. How do you know that?
I checked in the picture.
That's a bit weird.
Checking it for you. It looks older than fucking me. It's dreadful. Absolutely fucking dreadful.
How's it going? He hated the rice. Why? It's old. How old is it?
They're disgusting. You know? Basically, it tastes of shit.
I always feel very embarrassed. First of all, it was the menu, and the more important thing was the food.
That is No, not asking you. Oh no. So you want the glasses from Garibaldi as well?
We invested a lot of money into this. We should have known this shit a year and a half ago.
Maybe that's the key when you come to Fiesta Sunrise. Stop off at the tequila bar, get drunk, and then enjoy the food.
No one is looking for me.
How are you?
Well, thank you. How are you both?
Good. I'm
Nice.
Patty.
And you're...
Gotcha. So,
Okay, so I thought we said your partner. Excuse me. Nice. Okay.
hang on.
No worries. First name is Fernando. Right. I love the beef letter. That's delicious. Sad that is the only thing that I enjoy.
So the videos that are like 2 hours or really long, they're usually live. I know, like, I think my first video or second video, it just turned out that way based on what I was doing. I know, like, I think it was the cooking first cooking video I did. I think it turned out to be 30 minutes long. But yeah, it's mostly just because mostly just based on what I'm doing and how editing turns out. So I try to be very thorough. Please stop. I try to be very thorough in what I'm doing. So they end up being longer. But in the last couple of videos, because I haven't been able to sit down and edit, have been live, because I'm just able to do things while I do a live video, whereas editing, I have to focus so like purely on editing to get a planned video out. She wants attention. But so, like, I knew I needed to get these brushes clean, so I'm like, hey, I can make a video, a chat with me video, while I do this, and I'll have content out. Hopefully gain more subscribers. Because I've seen people do live videos and like they have like multiple people chatting. And I think that would be fun. But yeah, that's why. To make that long answer short.
Coming up, Chef Ramsay uncovers the most disgusting,
Oh my god.
horrifying,
Look at the fan.
and repulsive restaurant
What the fuck is that?
that he's ever seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop your service.
And later, tensions finally reach a boiling point.
Like, I really enjoy these live videos, so I definitely don't mind doing them.
Can't be saved.
Especially when like people come in and talk to me and give me things to talk about. The beginnings are usually awkward because no one's in here, but you came in and you saved me, and I'm able to talk about things. Oh my goodness, so sad. I will be right back. I need to get new water and let the puppy out. Oh, I know you know I'm coming. You always help out.
When was the last time this was cleaned out?
Yesterday.
What's this?
That's the rice.
The famous rice.
Yeah.
That's the fresh rice, is it? I just served the old shit, yeah. What's this one? Where's that one from?
Yesterday.
Which one's the fresh one?
I was disappointed a bit and just cooks. It seems like I see this place for the first time.
Are you?
Chicken enchiladas.
Okay. When were these done?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Fuck off, Vic, please. They weren't done yesterday. Okay. You can ask him his own language and ask him very, very quickly. When were these cooked?
¿Cuándo cocinaron eso? Also, this was for last week.
Of course they're from last week. They don't look like they're from fucking lunchtime, do they?
The case said no chance whatsoever.
Oh my god. Look at the fat. Look. Why is there so much disgusting fat on there? What's all those chips? You take them from the table back into the drawer. Did you see that? They come back from the table, you put them back into the drawer.
He said he didn't touch it. He touched
He
one.
said he touched one. But you're not supposed to. It's not right.
There was a bunch of children that are doing the wrong thing.
What? Vic!
Yes, chef.
These were fresh chives. Subway date. 5 months old.
What do you find there?
I found them in the fucking fridge. Smell them. Vic, look, let me just show you something. What is that? I'm getting nervous now. Talk to me. What is this?
That's the fish we're using.
That's the fish you're using. Oh, fuck me. It's not that in there. Is this today's
Enjoy
fish?
the cursings of Gordon Ramsay.
That was very scary because it was smelling bad already. It's been going really.
Where's Patty? Have a look at this. Oh my god. Look how crispy and curled up it is. Just touch that.
Oh, it's like solidified.
What's this here?
This is steak, chef.
Why is it all wrapped up in tinfoil? Look at the colour of it. It's oxidized. And what's that in there?
It's apart.
That's pork. What have you done to it? Why is it all stuck in there with blood at the bottom of the tray? Why is that? How old is this stuff?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
It's like Friday.
Look at that. Oh my god. When's all this from?
Friday. We took it out Friday.
Oh, everything's Friday. Look, let me just show you something. Look how green and slimy it is. That's from Friday. Look. Look at that. That's from Friday. Look at my fingers. Friday. Look. Look. There you go. That's from Friday. How do you say this? This is not healthy.
No muy saludable.
Thank you. What is going on in here? A hungry cat would walk away from that.
I was mortified. I felt embarrassed for letting this go on for so long.
While customers in the dining room continue to eat subpar food, Chef Ramsay's kitchen investigation intensifies.
What is going on here? What's that?
The burrito.
Thank you for waiting. Oh no, that's not your water.
Ow. Oh my god. What's that?
That was ground beef.
Ground beef? How much fucking fat
It's
you
really
in
not
here?
your water.
It's fatter than you.
I felt satisfied that finally somebody called him out on his bullshit.
Oh shit. What's that?
It's the bean.
Oh, how? It's like a cement mixer. Are you fucking stupid? Who's controlling this?
I am, chef.
Bye.
You are a walking disaster. Now I'm hearing things stupid. Listen up.
So,
The fridge is full
Ugh.
of shit.
I just recently discovered these.
Disgusting.
They are
They are on Saturday, but what do they expect?
silicone. They're silicone color brushes,
I'm fucking disgusted.
so they don't soak up color or the color doesn't get lost in between bristles.
I get sick and I don't want them to spread the word like food is
So-
back here.
I really enjoy those.
Underworked, shit food. I wouldn't trust you running a bar. Let alone a fucking restaurant. You must be out of your tiny mind. I'm gonna put it there. I want to take that out there. I dare you. Take it out there. Go on. Give it to her. Yeah, there you go. Look at me. Look at me. Why would you take it out there? That's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Why are you serving it? You don't fucking care. Why? Why? Because you're serving that and trying to charge people money for that. That's why you don't care. You don't care shit. No fucking way. Ladies and gentlemen,
Shocked by disgrace.
Yes, and they have multiple sizes. Like this is one of the bigger sizes. They have thinner ones that are about
Chef Ramsay had seen enough and took matters
this
into his
thick.
own
They have,
hands.
and then they have like really thin ones. So you can get into different hair textures or do different style of application. And it saves you a lot more product too. There are certain like application processes that are good for specifically like bristle brushes, but mostly I like to use those now.
Oh, mate. The hell are you doing? You can't do that to my customers.
By the way, there's your reflight fees on the way out. Have a look at that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would say for like
I can believe it, and seeing all these people walking
lightener, I would still use like a bristle brush because it's able to kind of like dig into the hair and catch the hair more, so you're able to apply a little better. For like color, I would use the silicone because you're just trying to apply and then use your fingers to kind of spread it through. Like for color, you don't want to just use any application. You don't want to just use a brush. You want to be able to spread it through. But yeah, I find that for lightener, you want to use bristle, and then for color, I find that the silicone works better.
So we use Patty for credit. Until
She was clean.
clean, yeah.
You destroyed your daughter's credit because now she has no choice. I mean,
Yes.
you and her are in the shit, my darling.
I know, sometimes I can sleep at night.
Do you love Vic?
I do, but it's different now, you know. No, before you came here, I said, if this doesn't work, I don't think you and I could be together anymore.
Who's more important, your daughter or your husband?
My daughter. At this point, you know, I realize it's not really a choice.
Find out any way to show Paddy how much you care if you're involved.
Yes.
To help turn this business around.
I considered making him the mascot of my channel. He's always in around. It's just so beautiful.
Usually Don drops her off to avoid running into Vic, but on this occasion, Patty asked him to come in and meet Chef Ramsay.
I want to save the relationship with my husband because he's really angry at me for getting involved, and it just seems to be spiraling out of control.
Obviously, Paddy explained, I'm absolutely furious in terms of the way the kitchen was run, the way the place has been abused, and I can't believe a guy like Vic will try to do so much under your own eyes without even knowing anything about it. Are you aware of what's been going on? We fight all the time about it.
He saw it coming, and I said, no, he wouldn't do this, he wouldn't do that. And he said he's not who he appears to be. He's taking advantage of you and your mom.
Yeah, your mum admitted last night that you had a clean credit record.
Oh my goodness.
So that got
I'm gonna have to reglue this because it just loosened up and yeah.
We paid back the credit. We just never paid the monthly
I
payment.
think it'll still work.
Do you think you can get more involved in terms of support mechanism?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Stay on. This is a fairly new brush set, so shouldn't be coming apart.
I'm trying to get to the bottom of it, Vic. I'm trying to understand the madness into how we've been operating. When you knew you were borrowing all that money from family, why wouldn't you be more honest about where the money was going?
Oh, it's not clear. Now it is. But when I asked him that he can give Patty any money, no, I don't think so. That really doesn't cut it.
I believe Don is trying to stand up for me. He feels like he walks all over me.
You're not going to give my wife any money if you walk away with all the cash.
You have to go inside then.
I paid your mortgage here, you jerk off. 1 month I paid $50,000. You douchebag.
You don't even have a job.
I don't have a job.
What do you do?
Pal, I got a job.
Oh, please, look carefully. Look patient.
I have downtime. I do what I want. I pay my bills, pal. I pay my bills. And in fact, I pay your bills too.
Relax.
What? It's done, pal. It's done.
discussing their financial situation,
Are you aware what's been going on?
We fight all the time about it.
Vic joined the conversation.
Sit down.
Accusations were made,
You don't even have a job.
and Don and Vic were at war.
I don't have a job. I pay my bills. And in fact, I pay your bills too, bitch.
Relax.
What? What? Okay, pal. Oh, it's done, pal.
Outside. Let's go. You can't say that. You can't start talking about that. You can't start telling that. You can't.
This ain't even half this shit.
I'm upset. My husband really wanted to help, and he's probably gonna be mad at me for putting him in a situation like this also. So in a way, I'm mad.
I'm here to help this place turn around. But to make this work, all three of you have to work as a team.
While the family cools off, Chef Ramsay
Got disconnected.
Victor, right, ladies. I want us all to get involved.
I miss your
We're
cats.
doing something together. Yeah, so I wanted a little fun element. You make a burrito, you make a burrito, you make a burrito, and the best one goes on the menu tonight. That's what I wanted to do. I couldn't do it because of these little fuckers here. Look at them.
Oh my God. I'm so sick to my stomach. I want to throw up because I have coffee here earlier. I don't know if what went through my cup. I didn't know.
So I was thinking about that the other day. I want to say it was.
Two prep cooks.
I've seen The Matrix before that, but when me and you watched The Matrix on VHS,
I don't know how you didn't realize.
I remember.
Can't you see these?
I don't know. I never found it so funny. And then the after credit stuff, like the extra stuff, it's like drink more, drink more, drink more.
How can I start in attending the cook when the place is festively cold?
I didn't expect this.
I just remember laughing so hard.
After Chef
Okay.
Ramsay's dirty discovery, he immediately
Now this used to be really like pink. And I use this all the time.
We're that bad.
I'm pulling my hair out now. I'm sorry, you're running the place.
So,
You're so stupid.
Where do I get
beauty blenders are very hard to clean.
I don't think that we can make it in the restaurant.
Yes.
You can't
It'll
run
always
a
be
fucking
pink.
restaurant like that.
I'm not. I'm fucking embarrassed.
You should be fucking embarrassed. I'm not putting one foot in that place until that place is fucking clean. Yes? Now you start getting those
It will be
nice
pink.
cleaning, yes?
By the time I'm done, it will be pink.
It's not fucking pride. Do you understand the word pride?
Yes.
It's not possible for someone to have his head so far in his arsehole. Fuck me.
So depressed because all the pressure that I have right now in the restaurant.
Ooh.
Anything about me. You know, you always do give us away. Now you finally knows.
Words hurt. I don't mean to hurt your feelings and I don't mean to hurt that.
What are you eating?
Words hurt.
There should be nothing that you were eating.
After taking time to reassess the situation and allow the exterminator to finish, Chef Ramsay returns more determined than ever.
We are not giving up. Do you understand? We cannot give up.
Yeah,
Tonight we're
they're
gonna
very
open
hard to
the place
clean
being cleaned. We're prepping up now.
because
And in
it's
2 hours' time, we'll
it's
be
a
officially
sponge.
opened up. And then we're working it together.
I use the bottom the most, and you can see the difference in color.
Due to last night's shutdown, Chef Ramsay was unable to experience a normal dinner service. Tonight, the old food a thing of the past, he can finally observe the staff at work.
Tonight is all about fresh food. Everything we prepped this morning, we cooked tonight, fresh. Yes?
I know.
What is it?
Oops.
Louder.
There's a tear in my beauty blender.
Fresh. They're thinking,
Oh well.
They've just been clever by ignoring me, yes?
It'll still work.
Yeah, I know that.
Just one little spot. It'll still work. And I don't make enough money to just go buy new beauty blenders whenever I
With
want.
customers in the restaurant, Chef Ramsay is anxious to impress them with something Fiesta Sunrise has never had. Fresh food.
Get me Yolanda, please. Yolanda, you cook at home, don't you?
Yes,
Yeah? What's wrong with this?
overcooked.
Absolutely right. It's mush. We've got 4 chefs in the line. Not one of them can cook rice.
Big cooks don't even know what they're doing. I realize how bad it is today.
I think you should start spending some time in here. Can you cook rice now, Yolanda?
Yes, sir.
It's like a fucking golf ball. It's been a while, huh?
With the rice disaster, the kitchen is now backed up, and the customers are getting restless.
4 chefs on the line. Doesn't seem to be happening fast. Yeah, can you speed up a little bit?
I'm starving. I had my food.
Guys, you have 4 people over here. We have to start moving.
What are these guys doing? They don't even know who's the leader over there.
We're finished with our meals, and the rest of our table hasn't received their meals yet.
Service, please. Pass it over. What's those black bits coming from the...
Nope, it's getting there.
This is unbelievable. What the fuck's happening? When was the...
Apparently there's gonna be all kinds of glitches tonight.
If he fucking tells me Friday one more time, I'll boil it. Every Sunday, my fucking ass.
I'm full of fishy food.
I've got 4 chefs that can't cook fucking rice. Soot all over the food. What is going on? Fuck me. You're supposed to put salt on the food, not fucking soot. It's a joke, you know? You can't employ these guys. One can't fucking clean, one can't cook rice.
I never imagined how bad this restaurant was doing. I don't know what else could happen.
I can't come to terms with what the fuck's happening.
On the heels of another dreadful dinner service, Chef Ramsay knows he's running out of time to save this restaurant.
Hard day today. What we took tonight, couldn't even afford to pay for the staff.
Just how it is every day.
Tonight is a perfect example that you're digging yourself a bigger hole. We're tightening the noose around our necks. I've never been in this situation before. I'm now going to start taking drastic measures. We need help. A lot of help. I'm going back to New York City now. Yeah. I have got to think of an idea. Or we're screwed.
Well, it's gotten lighter. I don't think you can fully get rid of pigmentation.
Next, this
So I think
place needs help. Despite Chef Ramsay's many improvements,
I have an expert.
look at this good it's gonna get.
Now you have one beautiful restaurant. Look at it. Are you happy? I'm very happy. Will you tell that chubby face of yours?
does this restaurant have what it takes to make it?
No more mistake.
Or is Fiesta Sunrise just beyond repair?
Something's burning. What's going on, guys, please? This is idiot proof, and they still can't execute it. Holy fuck.
Chef Ramsay stayed up most of the night in New York City trying to think of something or someone to help salvage Fiesta Sunrise. He returned the next day, reinvigorated with a comprehensive plan.
Right, good morning. Good morning. Come round. After last night's dinner service, this place needs help.
Definitely.
I have an expert, okay, that I've taken care of, that's going to be here to help you. She has the #1 Mexican restaurant in Manhattan currently. She's from Mexico, and she seriously knows her Mexican cuisine. Say hello, please. Juliet Ballesteros, come and say hello, please. This is Yolanda. You have one of the others.
So I got the call from Chef Ramsay. I got very excited. I will only do this for him.
Rick, they're getting up on you now. 1, 2, 3, 4 against 1 now. You're outnumbered, big boy. Woohoo!
I was
pleasantly surprised when Chef Ramsay introduced Louis at the because
Yay! Okay, so it is
Good
clean.
hands. Next, Chef Ramsay reveals the work his design team
Now it
did
just has
to
to
market
dry.
the restaurant.
Oh my god! Come through, come through, come through. Now, look at it. We've got rid of the clutter. The ugly white banquet chairs are gone. Look what you can see now when you look down through there.
Water.
Look! And the tablecloths.
Oh my god, look! Oh, I love it. I'm in shock.
The shutters. Beautiful. All the crap gone off the ceiling. The walls have been done.
That glass is
Gone.
gone.
Stunning. Now you have one beautiful Mexican restaurant.
Chef Ramsay's unbelievable. I couldn't believe
I think I got it from GameStop.
all night to do all this.
Oh, thank you.
I used to get dizzy walking in here. These are
I believe.
Now they're calm. And it looks like a place you want to stay and hang out and spend some time.
Take a look at it.
I love my new decoration. I love my chairs. I love my new.
I actually have not played Overwatch in a while.
I just want you to run it, yeah, with your wife, with your daughter.
I still haven't figured out my main. Like, I don't feel like I'm good at any of the characters.
After this, no more mistake.
Maybe Symmetra.
Appreciate it.
Having updated the look,
Okay.
Chef Ramsay moves on to the most significant change in his master plan for saving the restaurant.
We've brought in an expert to the kitchen. We've revamped the dining room. And now the most important change that will be significant in turning this business around. And
So
that's
I got
the
this-
menu.
I got
Do you
this
like
like
the new cover?
a very long time ago, and it's still really
Good,
pink.
'cause that's what it's not going to be. There we go. That's what the menu's going to be. Simple, elegant, easy to read.
I don't think
easy to
so.
control, and maintain
I feel like it's been a
consistency.
while, so I have to see.
I'm very excited. I'm happy. Beautiful menu.
Read out the menu.
Like, I know, I don't know how many times they've made changes, because I know I played her after they made changes once, and they changed her teleporter and shield system and all that.
Chef Julietta stays on top of everything and everyone in the kitchen.
Just crispy enough to be like to have a crunch on your mouth, but don't overcook them.
So now I'm just waiting for these to
I
dry.
honestly never ever expected to be here tonight, relaunch night. What a fucking week. The top is so far. So now they have to pull it off. They may have the best Mexican chef from Manhattan, but it's up to them.
I did not know that. Thank you.
Let's see our meat. Oh, look, that's beautiful.
Now you've got it, you run it.
I don't think I'm gonna try it though.
Tonight is crunch time. This restaurant
Awesome.
have a successful service tonight. Okay, anything to say?
I hope we work together as a team because I want something to be proud of, and I'm proud of my family, and I'm happy.
Everything is changed.
Good. Ready? Ready? We're opening in 5 minutes. Smile!
It's good. I'm excited.
You're just super restaurant like that. Smile!
With a contemporary new look and simplified menu, the
I
success
haven't played since they brought out the new hamster character,
Excited, but I just
but I
want to
hear
feel okay.
he's fun to
I
play.
hope I can pull this off.
Pretty good, Orisa.
It's for a kid, it's for a little girl, so don't put any peppers. Porque están trabajando esto. They need somebody to be in charge. They need guidance, but they're willing to learn. Medium rare. Y este que está delgadito, ponlo para el medium.
Chef, it's just kind of cold and when it's
Oh, come on. Julieta,
What
they
happened?
said it's cold. Yeah, because it's hanging around.
Okay, uno nuevo, en 20 segundos, por favor.
Everything's set up. Everything's set up so this is idiot proof, and they still can't execute it. Quite worried. Come on, guys. Something's burning.
Yeah, they burn the nachos.
It burns
That's not a ghost chair, by the way. That's just my dog.
How the fuck do we burn natural? Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Yes, totally.
What's this? Natural strong bait?
after a shaky
Well,
start.
Bloody hell.
if you ever want to look into this stuff, because it works like magic. Like it works. It makes cleaning them very effortless. I don't know if she does shipping or not, but it is Honeybee Sundries on Instagram.
I'm very excited. I'm very happy. For the first time,
That's for anybody who wants to go check her out. She makes soaps and perfumes and all kinds of stuff with natural products. So it comes off like they're amazing.
Sunrise is functioning properly. But
Yes, to anybody who wants that.
clear before the night can be considered a success.
I just thought they're there. Nice.
And there?
Yeah, they're there. Yeah, great. So it's alright.
Yes, like I have a couple
We had the honor
of her soaps. There's one that looks like a mermaid, and then one that was a unicorn soap that I bought a long time ago, like a year ago. But yes, it's not meant to clean your hands though. It is specifically meant to clean like your makeup brushes, and which is why I've been using it. Yes.
Hey, make sure my dad's okay. Make sure it's Johnny fine.
Alright, well, I think since I am done, we're just drying now. I think this is where I'm going to leave off the video. Thank you for chatting with me. If anyone watches this in the future and enjoys what they're seeing, I will be doing more live videos, and maybe we can come up with more topics. So please subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment on what you would like to talk about in the future, and thank you for watching.
Dinner coming to a close and the maid satisfied.
You too.
Sunrise finally saw a glimmer of hope.
Can you believe